everything for physics. In this way, the pressure of the center of the expanding quark is maintained, and the expanding quark as a whole acts as a congestion area for the energy dispersed into space, which is able to recycle the energy dispersed into space with other expanding quarks. The density of this energy pushing force dispersed into space is relative. Everything in the expanding visible universe disperses, expands into a larger and larger area of space in the same proportion. It is not space that is expanding! The expanding space is the emperor naked! This expanding supermassive concentrations was born quickly with own three-dimensional Big Bangs, which still continue. Expanding supermassive concentrations was moved near each other's. This expanding dark matter particles was moved through each other's again and again and again. And finally they start expanding so fast that they did not have a time pushing each other's away from each other's same way when that expansion was worked. Then there was born quickly new expanding stars like from nothing. So, expanding galaxies was born quickly center to outside, and there is no any kind of attraction forces and no curving space. Einstein opened physics Pandora box with idea about curving space. Curving space is naked emperor cool. These expanding supermassive concentrations are huge particles from extremely massive and density system which is far away outside. Expanding visible universe. There is this kind of extremely massive and density system, infinity numbers, in infinity three-dimensional space, and they're recycling eternal energy. Pushing force! There is only one kind of energy. Everything consists of one and the same physically, concretely existing thing, which is already a pushing force in itself. With a pushing force, this pushing force can be compressed into a denser pushing force. It was external pressure pushing force with the help of internal pressure pushing force. This pushing force is dispersed into less dense energy pushing force. Nothing else is needed to circulate this pushing force except itself. When a system consists of congestion areas of a pushing force spreading out into space that circulates the pushing force, spreading out into space, it then has internal pressure. The pushing force of the expanding visible universe eventually pushes into an extremely massive and dense object at a very, very fast speed. It collides with the extremely dense pushing force, causing it to explode, expand, disperse into a larger and larger area of space. Two expanding supermassive concentrations was moved near each other's. This expanding dark matter particles was moved through each other's again and again, and finally they start expanding so fast that they did not have a time pushing each other's away from each other's same way when that expansion was worked. Then there was born quickly new expanding stars like from nothing. So expanding galaxies was born quickly with O3, and the antimatter particles was moved through each other's again and again, and there is no and each other's again pushing force, causing it to explode, expanding gas into a larger and larger area of space. This is one